We have a crisis on our hands. We have an economic crisis. We have a global pandemic. We have all these things going on. And instead of being able to sit down in front of the TV and get real-time information, unbiased, real-time, what's going on here, what's going on there, tell me what has to be done. Instead, we have some of the grossest people in the country with major national platforms either asking gotcha questions of the president, which we'll get together and which we'll get to in a second, or openly mocking the people who are helping. You see, MyPillow, by the way, I own a MyPillow. They're not a sponsor or anything. I'm just telling you I own one, and they're fantastic. Mike Lindell, he is the owner of MyPillow. He has had a rough life. Former hardcore drug addict, gave his life to Jesus. He talks about that all the time. He is constantly treating his employees well. He's constantly giving back. He's constantly talking about Jesus everywhere he goes. He's basically a saint. He is partnering with the president along with other corporations to do what he can do to help out Americans and save lives because we don't have enough masks. There aren't enough masks out there for our healthcare workers, let alone to spread around the country. So what's Mike Lindell do? He shifts a major part of his production line from making pillows to making masks. 50,000 a day. He gets up at the podium during Trump's press conference and talks about that. Talks about the Bible. We need to talk about Jesus more. And oh, by the way, this is what I'm doing. I'm making masks. The man got up there, gave his testimony, and announced that he is going to actively save lives. And do you want to know what the response was from the American media? Allow me to give you an example or two. This is from Julie Brown of the Miami Herald. The MyPillow guy was at the coronavirus briefing today. Boy, oh boy, do we need SNL this Saturday. If this had been an SNL skit, we would have thought it was fake, right? You can't make this blank up. It was the bad word for poop. Who is going to play the MyPillow guy? Ha ha ha. This is from Jonathan Chait of New York Magazine. Look, it's hard to fill up 90 minutes worth of material every day, so you need to get some sponsored material / infomercials. People, I picked 2. There were 102 yesterday of major media figures, CNN, MSNBC, you name it, openly mocking the guy who stood up at the podium and announced that he's going to cost himself profits to save lives. That, ladies and gentlemen, is why Donald Trump's approval ratings are way up here. Hey, thanks so much for watching The First on YouTube. If you liked what you saw, go ahead and like and subscribe. You heard me. Like it, subscribe. You'll get a lot more of it and a lot more of me.